Medina Cantalejo. Ahí va Samuel Eto'o.
In the world of football, there are many great goalkeepers. Some are remembered for their reflexes, others for their trophies, and a few for their charisma. But only a handful manage to combine all of that into one true legend. Today, we dive into the life story of a man who didn't just guard the goal, but protected history, pride, and the honor of his team. This is the story of Iker Casillas, the Saint of Madrid and a global football icon. Iker Casillas Fernandez was born on May 20th, 1981, in Móstoles, Spain. He grew up in a modest family. His father worked for the Ministry of Education, while his mother was a hairdresser. Football greatness was not written into his family background. But from an early age, Iker showed an extraordinary love for the game. Unlike most children who dreamed of scoring goals, Casillas dreamed of stopping them. He often stood in front of his house door, imagining himself saving powerful shots from invisible opponents. That simple childhood habit would later define his destiny. At the age of 9, Casillas joined Real Madrid's youth academy, La Fábrica. This was where his raw talent began to take shape. Coaches quickly noticed something special about him, not just his lightning-fast reflexes, but his calmness under pressure. Even as a child, Casillas played with confidence and fearlessness, traits that would later make him one of the most reliable goalkeepers in football history. In 1999, everything changed. Real Madrid faced a goalkeeper crisis due to injuries, and an unexpected decision was made. An 18-year-old Iker Casillas was called up to the first team. Many doubted the choice. He was too young to inexperienced, and the pressure was enormous. But once Casillas stepped onto the pitch, those doubts began to fade. He played with maturity beyond his years, making crucial saves and showing incredible bravery. The Santiago Bernabéu crowd witnessed the birth of something special. Casillas soon became one of the youngest goalkeepers to ever play in the UEFA Champions League for Real Madrid. More importantly, he didn't just participate, he dominated. His performances earned him a legendary nickname, San Iker, or Saint Iker, a tribute to how often he rescued his team from defeat. During the Galacticos, Madrid was seen likes in Ronaldo Nazário, Luis Figo, David Beckham. And Raul, while these players grabbed headlines, Casillas stood quietly as the backbone of the team. He didn't score goals or provide assists, but without him, many of Real Madrid's greatest victories might never have happened. One of the most iconic moments of his career came in the 2000 Champions League final against Bayer Leverkusen. Casillas entered the match as a substitute and immediately faced relentless pressure. Save after save, he denied Leverkusen's attacks and preserved Real Madrid's lead. That night, football fans around the world agreed Casillas was not just a talented goalkeeper, but a true champion. Over his time with Real Madrid, Casillas collected an extraordinary list of trophies. 5 La Liga titles, 3 Champions League titles, 2 Copa del Rey trophies, 4 Spanish Super Cups, and 2 FIFA Club World Cups. But club success was only one chapter of his legendary journey. Another defining chapter was his role with the Spanish national team. Casillas made his international debut at just 20 years old and gradually became the heart and soul of La Roja. His peak came during Spain's historic golden era. Euro 2008 marked the beginning, with Casillas captaining the team to their first major international title in decades. 2 years later, at the 2010 World Cup in South Africa, Casillas cemented his place in football history. In the final against the Netherlands, with the score still level, Arjen Robben broke through one-on-one. In a split second, Casillas reacted, blocking the shot with his foot. That single save changed everything. Spain went on to win the World Cup for the first time, and Casillas collapsed in tears, overwhelmed by emotion and pride. Spain continued their dominance by winning Euro 2012, completing one of the greatest eras ever seen in international football. Throughout this period, Casillas was more than just a goalkeeper. He was a leader, a captain, and a unifying figure. During tense moments between Real Madrid and Barcelona players, Casillas acted as a bridge, keeping the team together for the sake of national glory. However, even legends face difficult moments. As time passed, Casillas' role at Real Madrid began to change. José Mourinho, he found himself benched and heavily criticized. For fans, seeing Iker on the sidelines was heartbreaking. After 25 years of loyalty to the club, Casillas left Real Madrid in 2015. His farewell was painful and quiet. There was no grand ceremony, no packed stadium tribute. At his press conference, Casillas stood alone, fighting back tears. It was one of the most emotional moments in modern football history. Casillas then joined FC Porto, where he continued to perform at a high level and proved his professionalism. But in 2019, tragedy nearly struck. During a training session, Casillas suffered a heart attack. The football world held its breath. Thankfully, he survived, but the incident marked the beginning of the end of his playing career. In 2020, Iker Casillas officially announced his retirement from professional football. He finished his career with over 1,000 professional appearances, countless clean sheets, and a legacy few can match. Iker Casillas is more than statistics and trophies. He represents loyalty, humility, courage, and leadership. He showed the world that greatness isn't just about winning, but about character. Many great goalkeepers have come and gone, and many more will rise in the future. But Iker will always hold a special place in football history, a legend who will never be forgotten.